This is amazing. I'm cruising down this beautiful wall in the Bahamas. I'm at 76 feet. I've got 2100 PSI of air left, 18 minutes, no deco, and I'm doing all this hands-free. Hi, I'm Neal Watson, and I'm here in Nassau in the beautiful Bahamas diving with my buddy Stuart Cove. Also, Scuba Diving Magazine has a group of divers down with their Diver to Diver program, and they've had the opportunity to go out and dive with some of the new Oceanic heads-up display data masks, experiencing the hands-free diving. I've been using the mask for about 6 months and done almost 100 dives with the mask, and I can tell you it's going to revolutionize the way recreational diving is done in the future. Actually, some of the divers are coming up from the trip now, so let's take a break and see their reaction to diving with the mask.
The dive was fantastic, and the ability to have this mask and have my computer right in front of me without having to look on an arm or something when I was holding my video camera, it was fantastic.
So it's perfect for camera usage, huh?
Perfect when your hands are having to be held on something else, yes. And it was bright enough in all lights down there. Excellent mask. I could see everything. At first it was a little foggy, but I had to adjust it on the mask. But highly recommend it. Could see everything on my gauges. Freaking awesome. I mean, yes, awesome. Highly recommend it, guys.
This is the first time I went diving with the mask, and I absolutely loved it. I came up without a heavy mask squeeze, and it didn't hurt the little divot under the bottom of my nose, so that's usually a problem I have with the traditional mask. So it was pretty comfortable, fitted real well, and I didn't get any leakage in the mask. I loved it. I'd recommend giving it a try.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. I've actually dealt with it quite a few times, and I think it's wonderful. The way I can see the readings clearly, especially when I'm on my safety stop, it shows me the 15 minutes for 3 minutes, and I can just sit around and look around and not have to worry to make sure that I'm at that 15 feet constantly looking at my computer. It's fantastic.
My name is Vivian. I work with Stuart Cove. I'm actually the dive master for the Scuba Diving Magazine group that is with us for a few days. And I decided to try the cool mask, the cool Oceanic mask that they brought on board. And first when I put it on, I thought it was going to be like heavy and cumbersome because I have a small face and I'm tiny. But as soon as I got in the water, it felt so natural and felt very, very comfortable. And it was kind of cool, like you are able to read all the information. You sort of feel like James Bond, you know, that everything is accessible for you. Actually, Minority Report is a good example. You know, all the information is kind of neat. So I kept looking at my computer and trying to match the information and the depth, the water temperature, everything was like right on target. And the screen is very easy to navigate while you are diving. So you have access to all the information moving from one screen to another one without any delay, which I thought that was really effective. So I was quite impressed with it.
Hi, I'm Keith Phillips, Executive Editor of Scuba Diving Magazine. We're here at Stuart Cove's Dive Bahamas on the island of New Providence with a group of our readers. And Oceanic was kind enough to allow us to use 12 demonstration units of their new Oceanic data mask. Let me tell you, this is a very cool new toy. We just came back from a shark dive where we were surrounded by 20 or 30 sharks all at one time. And in a dive like that, you don't want to be waving your hands around. You don't want to be reaching for a pressure gauge. You want to keep your eyes on the sharks. And the data mask allowed us to do that. All we had to do, look down to the right, get all your dive data in a flash, get back to the fun part, staring down the sharks. Very cool new product, very excited to have it. I want to thank Oceanic for allowing us to use them.
You know, over the past 50 years, I've seen the evolution of diving equipment go from the double hose regulator to the single hose regulator, from the J-valve to the submersible pressure gauge, from the horse collar vest to the buoyancy compensator with auto inflators, from the Navy diving tables to the computer. You know, I thought we had pretty much exceeded the limitation of new technology, and then Oceanic came up with this heads-up display data mask that allows you hands-free diving. I've done now almost 100 dives with the mask in almost every situation: night dives, wall dives, drift dives, underwater photography. I've done pretty much the whole gambit with the mask, and I can tell you it has far exceeded my greatest expectations for a piece of equipment. All I can say is Oceanic really has a winner with this product.